Good morning, everyone. NWA Prepper here. I am running a little behind my own schedule, which I don't like. I've got plenty of time for the event that I'm going to, but I like to be early. I'm one of those early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable guys. Anyway, so I'm headed to the Northwest Arkansas Preparedness Fair. It is today, September 21st. I think it's the 21st. It's either the 20th or the 21st, but I think it's the 21st. 2019. I'm going to Bentonville, Arkansas, which is actually not very far from my house. And I went south to go eat breakfast with some friends and some like-minded folks that are coming to the fair, which doesn't start until 9 o'clock. But I needed to be there a little bit early. Setting up a demonstration booth. Going to talk about some water filters and water purification type stuff, and got some medical stuff laid out, or I will. And then I don't have one where I can reach it. I'm not going to get in the back, but and the greatest thing about this is through network circles that I'm involved with, and some of you are as well, I'm sure, that it's kind of become an area meet and greet. So I'm excited. There are some people that are going to come up and visit each other. They're not just coming to see me, they're coming to the fair, and they're going to spend time together from the Arkansas Preparedness Network. A couple people from Bear Nation are going to be there. And more. I'm blessed to be in a few circles, several circles, and then and a good portion of the mag that I'm a member of are coming. Of course, it's a regular training day for us, so the boss has got them working, doing a project, and then they're going to come join me in a little while, I think. Depends on how it goes out there. Work is always more important than socializing, so I say that, I don't really feel that way. It's sometimes more important, but socializing and networking is important as well. But I guess we all don't have to be there, and we take turns or kind of rotate who, sponsor is the bad name, but who kind of leads the weekend. And this is the Everyone Weekend, and so that's done by our group leadership. And then we rotate around, on projects that are important, because not everyone has the same priorities on their heart. And so I don't know. I saw a squirrel. Northwest Arkansas Preparedness Fair. I'm excited about it. There's going to be lots of people there. It's a growing event. It has diminished. Several years ago, it kind of dropped off a bit, and it is starting to rebuild. Last year was a great year, and this year seems that it's going to be even better because they have new leadership of the event. And I think that's a church thing. I think they're kind of assigned to a certain task for a while until their leaders decide to change it. I'm not a member of the LDS Church, but I like their stance on preparedness. And they use this as a community awareness event, not a mission event. Though I'm sure it does both for them, but they don't walk around and they're not evangelizing, I guess. Of course, if I go to their house, it's their rules. So if they were, I would either deal with it or not go. So networking. I mean, the whole purpose of this last 5 minutes was to talk about that there's an event close to my house that I'm going to. I wouldn't miss. I had other things that were equally important, but I feel it's important to go up there. And of course, I'm going up there, and I'm not going to lie. I'm wearing my channel shirt, my NWA Prepper shirt. I've got some stickers I'm going to put out on the display table. I've got some of my team from Adventure Frontier going to be there talking about the products that are on the table, answering questions of where people can get things. And the great thing about our displays, to me, the great thing, to the guys, they kind of think I'm on crack, but we don't sell everything that we demonstrate, because that's not what it's about to me. You know, there are some things, and I will use a Sawyer water filter. Very important part of my preps. I'm a firm believer in Sawyer. I got other methods running out the wazoo as well, from Life Straws to Berkey's. But a Sawyer is, to me, it's just one of the best. And getting better all the time. Adventure Frontier doesn't sell Sawyers. And if they did, it's not that they can't, but if they did, it would be more expensive than going to Academy Sports or Target or Walmart or those places. And so no, there's not a need there. When someone who wants to go out in the outdoors and camping and emergency preparedness, if they can go drive somewhere in their town and they can already buy a product, there's no need for me to try to sell it. If I did sell it, it would cost them more money, and that defeats the purpose of me of supporting preparedness. And since I get to make most of the rules with that, we don't do that. That's like, even in these videos, if there's a product I talk about that you can get at Adventure Frontier, I may mention it, but I'm also going to tell you where else you can get it, because, you know, Amazon is great, the internet is great. There are some things that I think you need or should have that are brand specific, and I work hard to keep that price as low or lower than everyone else, and so I'll talk about those a little bit. But for the most part, you can get things at a lot of places. So our demonstration today will be to give them guidance and hopefully spur some ideas and some conversations that people may not have thought about, or give them things that they weren't aware that there was an option out there, and to bless those around us. One of our demonstrations, or one of our displays, is totally 100% set up so that when you come talk about, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want people to come, but, well, you may not see this till then. Okay, so we've got commercial water filters and purifiers, and that's part of our display. We don't sell any of that except for a Life Straw thing, and it's not Life Straw, but it's similar. And so, but 2 or 3 canopies down, there is another area preparedness company that's physical. They're in Northwest Arkansas, where we don't have a storefront that people can come to without an appointment. They have They're working on building a store. They're doing a water filter build at their booth. So kids can come over and they can build their own water filter. And that's what I want. I want the kids to come over and go, oh, that's cool, and I can talk to them, and I can teach them, and I can talk to their parents, and I can teach their parents. And then I can go, and you can go right over here to these guys, and they'll help you make one yourself. They'll teach you what all's in this. And so then they go over there and they learn and they get hands-on, and he can tell them where to buy that stuff locally from him. I think him and her, I mean, it's a team. And I want that. There is no need in my heart for me to be not working to increase preparedness, because my philosophy, even with owning AdventureFrontier.com, is the more people I help get ready now, the more people I feed information, knowledge and skills, and hopefully feed their desire to be prepared, the less people I have to deal with later. The easier things will be for people in an emergency, so the less I will have to worry about them coming to me or my family, the less I have to worry about them getting sick or dying in a short-term disaster. That's what it's about to me. It's about helping other people be prepared. But I'm doing it because I'm selfish. I want them to be prepared so it's easier for me and my family. That's what going to this event and events like this is. It is not about making a dollar, because there are no sales allowed here anyway. You know, I could stack things up to the rafters and not be able to sell a single thing. It's to give information, to give them knowledge, and to feed their feelings and desires to be prepared, to make it easier for my family and my friends later. So I'm being selfish entirely. This whole channel is about me being selfish, because the more people I get prepared a little bit, hopefully bet more, the easier it will be for me for later. So now that y'all know I'm selfish, thanks for watching. This one went a little long, I apologize. Remember, together we can do that. This is about being together. Let's get ready.